What's up, family? Man, I'm back out here in nature again. This is my sanctuary. This is my home. You know what I mean? I love this. I love hearing the different birds, seeing the different birds and things of that nature. This is where I breathe. This is where I exhale. You know what I mean? This is where I ground. This is my everything. You know what I mean? Stay with me. We're going to go somewhere today. And some of you aren't going to like it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? How committed are you? How committed are you? I talk to people all the time who tell me that they want to be a better version of themselves, that they want to change. They don't like where they're at emotionally. They don't like where they're at financially. They don't like where they're at spiritually. They don't like where they're at physically and all these other different things. You know what I mean? And everybody wants to change. Everybody wants better, but everybody's not willing to pay the price. I'm going to say that again. Everybody ain't willing to pay the price. I see people that's overweight, man, I want to get in shape and I want to lose weight and whoop, and yet their eating habits hasn't changed. You know what I mean? Their lifestyle hasn't changed. See people all the time, man, I want to stop drinking, man, I want to stop smoking, I want to stop doing this, I want to stop doing that, but they don't do it. They won't do it. Why? Because they're not committed to doing it. They're not committed to doing it. Because when you're committed to something, family, there's nothing in hell that can stop you from reaching your goal. I'm going to say that again. When you are truly committed to something, nothing in hell, nothing on earth can stop you from reaching your goal. The problem is we ain't committed. We talk the talk, but we ain't willing to walk the walk. We talk the talk, and man, we'll go through an exercise routine maybe 3 times a week, you know, just starting out, and then we're tired. We can't do it no more, or it ain't working. You know what I mean? Our eating habits won't change, or we'll cut down a little bit, you know what I mean? But it ain't really changed too much. And after a week, man, we go right back to what we was doing because we say it didn't work. How committed are you? See, the trip is, every one of us, every single one of us is committed. I'm going to say that again. Every single one of us is committed to something. Unfortunately, the great majority of us, we're committed to drama. We're committed to our trauma. We're committed to chaos. We're committed to our crazy, toxic lifestyle. We're committed to our toxic way of thinking. And so we keep that. We keep thinking those things. We keep doing those things because we're committed to that lifestyle. We're committed to watching that crap on TV. We're committed to listening to that toxic music. But then we get frustrated because we're not changing. Then we get frustrated because we're not growing like we think we should be growing. Then we get frustrated because we're not growing intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally like we think we should be growing. And yet we take our hard-earned money and go out and buy that toxic crap music and listen to it over and over and over. We'll put on our TVs and we'll watch those stupid, toxic-ass shows over and over and over, and then get frustrated and mad talking about, well, this stuff ain't working. No, you're committed to drama. You're committed to chaos. You're committed to stupid stuff. Grow up. Recognize the real. Real recognize real. Game recognize game. How come you can't recognize the fact that you're faking the funk? How come you can't recognize the fact that you're not committed to your growth and development as much as you are to polluting yourself? I'm saying it again. The great majority of us are more committed to polluting ourselves and making ourselves more toxic, more destructive, more hateful, more angry, more bitter than we are committed to growing and developing and reaching our greater good. Look at your lifestyle. You don't need anybody to judge you. I'm not standing in judgment of anybody. Look at your lifestyle. If you're not changing the crap that's causing you the pain, if you're not changing the fact or changing the crap of all the stuff that's putting pollutants into your life, If you're not willing to change the crap music you listen to, if you're not willing to change the crap that you watch on TV, you are what you eat. You are what you consume, not just physically, emotionally, intellectually. If you keep taking that crap into your brain, if you keep taking that crap into your eyes and looking at this stupid garbage, consuming the stupid garbage, that's what you are. That's what you become. You can't become some wise, renowned, mentor or role model or whatever you want to be, spiritual advisor, whatever you want to be. You can't become that consuming crap. Grow up. You can't resolve your issues continuing the cycle of what's got you in that in the first place. If all you do is listen and watch drama and chaos, that's all you're going to ever become. That's what you are. That's who you are. You could call yourself a king. You could call yourself a queen. You could call yourself a boss. You're a liar. You're a hypocrite, and you've deceived yourself. You have deceived yourself. You're none of those things. You're none of those things. Because you're committed to drama. You're committed to your trauma. You're addicted to your trauma. You're addicted to your drama. You're addicted to your past. You're committed to your past. And that's why you'll never move forward into your future and reach your full potential. Because you're stuck in your past. You keep reliving your past. You keep making the same stupid choices over and over and over because you're committed to your past. I don't care what you say. We have to grow up. How committed are you? And I tell people come to me and it's like, man, I don't know how to change and I don't know how to do. And I tell people, man, start you a diary. And in your diary, this is what I want you to do. I want you to start a gratitude journal. I say this to everybody, start a gratitude journal. And I want you to write 3 to 4 things every single night before you go to bed. And the first thing you do before you get up, I want you to write in your journal again. 3 to 4 things that you're grateful for. Every single day, every single night, for 30 days, at minimum 30 days. And some of you are so toxic, you need to do this for 6 months, up to a year. Because you don't even realize how toxic you are. You don't even realize how messed up you are emotionally, how messed up you are spiritually. And so when I tell people to do this, 30 days, at minimum 30 days, in the morning and before you go to bed at night, it don't take you 5 minutes to do this. And you know what the great majority of everyone tells me? Oh, it don't require all that. I haven't done that. I'm not going to do that. That's not even necessary and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Okay, you don't have to do it. You don't. Stay in the hellhole you're in. I'm not going to allow you to waste my time. Do you? Because obviously you know more about your life. You know how to get out of the hell that you're in. Stay there. Stay there. If you like it, I love it. Do you? You're not going to grow thinking the way that you've always thought. You're not going to grow doing the same crap that you've always done. You have to learn how to rewire your brain. You have to learn how to rewire your thought process. And you can't do that doing the same crap that you've always been doing. You have to do something different. You have to do something drastic. But y'all know everything. Can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all got it all figured out. And you're the most frustrated, depressed, antisocial people this world has ever seen, that's ever walked on this planet. You know so much. You're so enlightened, so spiritual, so full of fear, so full of anxiety, so full of unforgiveness, so full of hate. But you know it all. You got it figured out. Can't nobody tell you anything. What happens when you write in this journal? Man, it changes you. It changes your mind. It changes your perspective on life. So most of you can't sleep at night. And so you're popping pills. You got to get something to drink to be able to go to sleep. And you're cool with that. Not even understanding how those pills, how that stuff is messing up your internal organs. You don't even think about that stuff. You don't even think about the side effects. You don't even care about that. Because you're so wise, you're so smart. You got it all figured out. We have to grow up. Writing in this journal at nighttime, things that you're grateful for, it changes your perspective. The last thing you do before you go to bed is you change your perspective. It don't matter what happened during the day. The last thing you do is you change your perspective, change your mind, put your mind on something positive. By doing that, you put your mind at ease. By doing that, you relax your mind. Many of you can't go to sleep and you're up all night. Why? Because your mind is all over the place. Because you're thinking about what you should have, could have, would have did. You're thinking about, man, I shouldn't have did this. I should have said this. I should have did this. You're thinking about all this stupid stuff. You have all these fears, all these anxieties. Sitting here and writing in this journal calms you down. It brings you back into alignment. First thing you do in the morning, before you even get up out of bed, is write in your journal. Why? Because that sets your path, that sets your day on a positive trajectory. It gets you going in the right direction. And once you do this for a while, what happens is your brain shifts and now you're thinking about, man, throughout the day, what am I going to write about in my book tonight? What am I going to write about? And you don't want to forget. And so you start writing little notes to yourself so you remember to write all this stuff in your journal. And so now you're looking for positive stuff. You're expecting and you're seeing positive stuff that's happened throughout your life, throughout your day. And so now what you think about, you bring about. I tell you guys this almost every week. What you think about, you bring about. If you keep thinking about toxic, negative, stupid stuff, that's what you're going to manifest. That's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to create. By focusing on the positive stuff, you see more positive stuff. By focusing on the positive stuff, you experience more positive things. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to learn how to switch our thinking, change our perspective. But in order for you to do that, you have to humble yourself. You have to stop acting like you got this crap all figured out. You got to stop acting like you don't need nobody to help you. You could do this on your own. And you keep doing the same crap you've always done because that's all you know. My hope and prayer is that you understand that you're committed. You are committed. You're either committed to your success or to your failure. Your life actions, what you do on a daily basis, determines whether or not you're going to be a failure or a success. So many of you are so productive doing things, but not doing what you're supposed to do. You're so busy working and talking to people and interacting with people, but you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So although you're doing something positive, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. It's not beneficial to you, for your growth and development. You could do the right thing and still be doing the wrong thing. I'm going to say that again. You could be doing the right thing, or a right thing, a good thing, and still be doing the wrong thing for you. Just because it's a good thing does not mean that it needs to be done at this time. It does not mean that it needs to be done by you. That good thing is your distraction, and it keeps you off from reaching your full potential. It's taking you off your path, off of your journey. How committed to you, to your growth and development? How committed to you? How committed are you to your trauma? How committed to your drama are you? Because you're committed to something. You're committed to something. And I know some of you going, I'm committed to Jesus. I'm committed to this, da, 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 da. Jesus don't want you committed to him without you growing the hell up. I'm going to say that again. I know it's going to offend some of you. In order for you to be committed to Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to be committed to, you have to grow the hell up. You do Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whatever, no service by saying you're committed to them, and you refuse to grow the hell up emotionally. You refuse to grow the hell up spiritually. You refuse to grow the hell up intellectually. You refuse to deal with your trauma and your drama. So you sit here committed to God, committed to Jesus, committed to everything else, 20, 30, 40 years, and your life has not changed one iota. You're still in the same hellhole you've always been. You're still financially struggling. You still ain't got this, still depending on this, still ain't doing, you know what I mean? You're still frustrated. You're still messed up. Because you're committed to Jesus, you're committed to all these other people, but you're not committed to what you're supposed to be committed to. And that's your growth and development. How can you be committed to all these things and not change your life? How can you be committed to Jesus and be in church all the time, read your Bible all the time, and not change your stinking way of thinking, and not grow the hell up, and not deal with your issues? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm so sick and tired of hearing Christian people tell me, well, I'm a work in progress. Yeah, we all are works in progress, but some of us ain't putting in the work. A lot of you ain't putting in the work. You sitting on your ass expecting God to fix everything for you. You sitting on your ass expecting Jesus to come down, sprinkle some gold dust on you and make your life better, make your mind better. It don't work like that. Grow the hell up. Grow up. You could believe in God. You could believe in Jesus. You could believe in whatever you want to believe in. I'm not knocking any of that. But you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to get up off your ass and stop being lazy, emotionally lazy, spiritually lazy, intellectually lazy, and do the work. If God was going to fix your issues, Jesus was going to fix your issues soon as you committed your life to him 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, boom, he would have changed it right then and there. He would have took all the pain and suffering away from you. He didn't do that. They didn't do that. Why? Because it don't work like that. Life don't work like that. You got to grow the hell up. You have to learn to save yourself. And what do I mean by save yourself? You have to learn to put in the work. You got to be willing to face your demons. You got to be willing to face your trauma. You got to be willing to face your drama and realize that, man, you know what? Dang, I'm addicted to this stuff. I say I don't like it, but honestly, man, looking at my life, I really do like it because I keep doing it. I keep putting myself in that same situation over and over. I say I hate this type of lifestyle. I say I hate this, I hate that, but yet here I am, year after year, it's doing the same thing. We have to grow up. You'll invest, and I know women that do it. This is not just women, guys too. I know women that will invest hundreds of dollars into wigs, into hair pieces, hundreds of dollars into their bags, purses, whatever you want to call them. Big money getting their nails and feet done. Guys, their shoes and their cars and all that other stuff, you know, their bling. They'll invest all that money into that stuff, but won't invest money into somebody helping them out emotionally, into investing money into their self-growth, into their growth and development, into understanding that, dang, I keep doing the same crap over and over, expecting different results. Someone somewhere said that that's insanity. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So if you keep doing the same crap year after year and you keep expecting things to get better for you, keep expecting things to become different for you, that's insane. You crazy. It is what it is. Own that. Grow up. We have to grow up. What you value, you make time for. I'm saying it again. What you value, you make time for. You won't miss your favorite show. Whether it's stupid, dirty Housewives of Atlanta, and I know that's not the name of it, but that's what I call it. And all those other stupid shows like that, and that crap music, you invest money in all that stuff. But you won't invest in yourself, in your own growth and development. You won't humble yourself and get some help. You won't deal with your issues or learn how to deal with your issues. You won't learn how to overcome and face your trauma and your drama. You don't have time for all that. You're so busy. But you'll watch all that other crap. You'll get on the phone, you'll get on Facebook, you'll get on all these Twitter, TikTok, and everything else. YouTube, everything else, and spend 3 or 4 hours scrolling, watching stuff, and haven't accomplished anything. You have to grow up. It is what it is. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.